today I'm really excited to talk about. I'm gonna do a little short, I guess, kind of a countdown of some movies I've been watching during quarantine. And actually, I put one in the mix that I didn't watch during quarantine, but I just wanted to add because it's a really good movie. And even though I didn't watch it during quarantine, I wanted just to add it to the list of good movies that I've been watching. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start with The Last Black Man in San Francisco, which I really enjoyed. And this is actually the one that I did not watch during quarantine. This is the one I've watched before all of this quarantine happened. And anyway, so yeah, no, this movie is really well done. Really well done. The acting is really impressive, especially for nowadays. I find it really hard to find good movies and good acting and just art in general. Hollywood's kind of been, being a little lately with that kind of thing, but with this was very impressive. It was a very high quality good movie. And I don't want to spoil too much of it because it's a very deep story. It's definitely something I would suggest to mentally prepare for. It's an emotional movie. It's not something you just are gonna put on and like have a good time and kind of relax. It's kind of like a thinking movie, something that is gonna be something you're gonna have to pay attention to and really appreciate and sit down and watch it. And also if you're a San Franciscan like me, you're gonna love it. It's a bonus. I love anything that's in San Francisco, so that's the big bonus with this one as well. Is you see a lot of San Francisco, and not just like, oh, we're supposed to be in San Francisco. Which, by the way, I'm gonna talk about that in another movie on this list today. But it's just, we're not just talking about, oh, we're in San Francisco and then like shooting some scenes in like Los Angeles. No, it's actually in San Francisco, so you get to see a lot of really pretty San Francisco familiar places and streets and things. So that's also a very fun thing. And it has like pretty much everything. Like when I watched that, I'm like, this is so San Francisco. Like they really did their homework. Like the characters themselves, like the neighbors. There was so many like just little details of people and the way they dress and act. And there's this one part, again, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's this one part that was really cool. It was like these girls, kind of talking the smack about San Francisco, and the main character's like, hey, like, don't talk bad about my city, and it was very like, that was like, yes, like finally someone is telling these people who just come here and live here for a couple of years and act like they know what San Francisco is. Anyway, that was my little rant, but I don't want to spoil too much. But there's this really dope scene that I'm just like, whoa, that's so cool. Anyway, okay. Countdown. So the next movie I want to talk about is The Joker. Now, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I didn't watch it when it came out, but I watched it during quarantine, and I am in love with this movie. Where do I even start? Okay, first of all, props to all the actors, not just the actor who played the Joker, but all the actors. They just did an amazing job. Like, again, really true acting in this, not a lot of humbo jumbo nonsense that we're used to seeing nowadays. Like, really good real art is happening here. And so I was just like, whoa, this is really great stuff. And anyway, with that being said, I was really impressed with it. Really impressed. Oh, gosh. When I do these things, I get overexcited and I forget the points I'm trying to make. But this oh yes, the storyline, again, I don't want to spoil too much for the people who haven't seen it, but Jesus Christ, they brought so much crazy detail to this villain that I didn't even know was possible. Like, it was so intense, so like creative and exciting and fresh. And one of the things, okay, this is the one thing I'm gonna spoil, I'm sorry, so if you don't want to be spoiled, then don't listen to this, but oh my gosh, so the credits, now this is like one of my biggest things, like, I love it when credits are just as creative as the movie itself, and the credits were so cute. They were like old-fashioned, like you see at the Wizard of Oz, like the end of the Wizard of Oz, how the credits look kind of thing. But then they were also very comic-like, and then the color was really pretty. It was like this mustardy, like bright yellow, a color, and oh my god, it was just so beautiful, and it just added to the intensity and the beauty of the movie, and I was just like, wow, 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 wow. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm talking really loud. I'm trying to sound out the puppies in the background, and I really don't want to record this all over again just because they're in the background. So if you hear like them wrestling around, that's the puppies. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Okay, countdown. The third, oh my gosh. Okay, the third movie I'm gonna talk about, and I'm gonna freak out. Okay, is The Disaster Artist. Oh my gosh. So I'm a big fan of Seth Rogen and James Franco, blah, 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 and everything. But I am a bigger fan, and anyone knows who me in real life, of the Shelton Theater and the Shelton family. I'm just obsessed, and I'm so privileged to be taking classes and things there. And I'm freaking out. I'm like literally freaking out about this. So this movie is so special to me because just because it was such a cute movie, but also we get to see this is a bonus. So if you guys know what the Shelton Theater is, okay, this is a bonus. So Jean Shelton, who's an actress, is at the very, very beginning. She's not in the whole movie. She just and it's not really her. It's an actress playing her. Is at the very, very beginning. And even though I never met Jean Shelton, oh my gosh, like, from the stories that I've heard of this wonderful lady, this is just like, oh my gosh, it's just the most cutest little scene ever. It's so special. It's so beautiful. And the girl who plays her does such a good job. And I can only imagine, like, she really just embodied what I always imagined of Jean Shelton acting like. From stories that I've heard of her, and it's just, oh my gosh. So yeah, so that's the bonus. The second bonus is it's supposed to be in San Francisco, but oh my gosh, Dahlia wants to be a part of this video. She's in my face. Okay, it's supposed to be in San Francisco, but it's actually, you can tell it's not always in San Francisco. Okay, they're like supposed to be in there's so many times in the movie where they're supposed to be in San Francisco, but it's like, that's not San Francisco. But surprisingly enough, that doesn't ruin the movie. The movie is really well done. It's really cute, and it also makes me like this the disaster artist, Tommy, I think his name is, it makes me more interested in his life, and makes me actually want to watch. Get a fun fact: I haven't even watched the actual movie. I've only watched the disaster artist that the movie is based off of. So I really want to check that out now. I've been wanting to watch that movie anyway, just because it looks like a fun time. But and I do love cult classics, so that's a bonus. It was very, very good. Another bonus, so many bonuses in this one. James Franco's brother's in it. I love James Franco's brother. Oh my gosh, and he did such a good job with his character in this. I really like his acting, actually, even over James Franco's acting. Just, I'm not saying James Franco's is a bad actor or anything, but like, I just kind of, I don't know, I prefer his brother's acting when they're together. I don't know why, and especially in this movie, like, he does a really, really good job in that. I'm just like, wow, 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 wow. What else did I want to add to this? I know I always forget things when I start recording, because I don't edit these. I just turn on the little button and I start talking. So I'm trying to remember what I wanted to say about this one. it's kind of sad, this movie. It's kind of like The Last Black Man in San Francisco. It's a tissue box movie, so prepare yourself. But it's also kind of motivating and awesome and dope in the same way, because this guy literally wrote his own movie. So say what you want about the movie itself or his acting, but it's so like awesome. Like, he's so like the kind of artist that I am. Like, he doesn't give up, this guy. Like, he wrote his own movie, his own script. He did it. He, like these other Hollywood people, they didn't want to hire him, and he's like, you know what, fine, that I'm gonna write my own movie, do my own stuff, do my own cast, I'm gonna be my own director, I'm gonna be my own star. And that was a really powerful, awesome message in that one. Just really, really cool stuff. Again, I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm not going to tell you everything, but like it's a very sad but also very motivating and just really cool. And also Gene Shelton, you guys. Okay, so I'm just freaking out about that. It's just so many things to like about that movie. Okay, now the last one it's still on the Shelton theme. My favorite person. Okay, I watched Witness 11. Okay. One of the actors in it is one of my favorite actors and one of my favorite people, Matt Shelton. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I know I just went crazy on Gene Shelton, but this person is my everything. And so, with that being said, I really want to watch this movie and support my teacher and just see oh my gosh. Okay. Don't worry about that. The puppies just knocked down something. I'll go clean that up later. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to stop this video. I just can't, I'm not going to record this all over again. But, oh my gosh. So yes, this movie, it's only 20-something minutes. It's really not that long, surprisingly. But if you want to watch a really, really awesome movie and watch some really fresh acting. Okay, this acting is fresh. I know I've been talking a lot of acting on this list of these movies, but this, oh my gosh. And I know I've been saying all of the acting is really good, but this acting is so fresh, though. It's so dope. It is, so fresh. You could feel it, coming through the screen. And that's how you know, the energy is just, so crazy. I was freaking out. My body watching it was literally having a reaction of how beautiful and great it was. Literally, I'm still shaking just talking about it. It was so awesome. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a super fan girl of Matt Shelton, and he's my teacher, and if I didn't know him, I would say this was the best acting I've seen. And Jesus Christ, it was so awesome. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about today. Well, all these amazing, beautiful movies. And if you haven't seen any of these movies, I highly suggest. A lot of them are on. A lot of them, if not all of them, actually are on. Yeah, all of them actually are on Amazon. So binge watch these movies on Amazon. If you forget the titles, just don't worry about it. I always put the names of everything on the bottom, thingy down there on the YouTube thing. So just watch. It's convenient. You can binge watch them in all one day if you want to. If you're having a movie day and you just want to watch really good acting and you want to get in your feelings, okay, you watch these all on Amazon actually. So yeah, so really, really good stuff. Wow, such good viewing. As an audience member, I am very satisfied. So yes, alrighty. And if you like my movie reviews and my countdown reviews and my book reviews, and you know the rest, until then, bye now. What's up, you guys? Okay, so today's book review is Moominvally in November. This, book is, where do I start with this? This is a very interesting book, you guys. Apparently there was more than one of these, and to be completely honest with you, I'm not even sure if this is the first one. the drawings and illustrations are very, very, very pleasant. I'm a big fan. They're really cool looking. They kind of give me like a Lord of the Rings vibe, but like cartoon style, kind of like the really dope, cool. You know those like 70s like old Lord of the Rings and Hobbit cartoons. I love those things. Those are to me as just as cool as the movies and the books of the Lord of the Rings. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. But this, yeah, no, I like this. It kind of has a Grimm's fairy tale kind of vibe too. It kind of is. It's a little wacky. It's kind of wacky, like a Richard Brautigan, who I love. I love Richard Brautigan. Yeah, it's wacky, but in a good way. It's I don't know how it's a combination of all those things. It's a very likable thing. The book itself and story itself is interesting too. I don't know where, I'm obviously not going to spoil too much, but I don't even know if I could spoil it, even if I was trying to, because this book is, it's kind of like reading a poem throughout the whole thing. You kind of have to read a few things over and over again to understand it. I remember when I tried to first read this, I was like, what did I just read? And then I had to read it again, and then I understood it a little bit more. And anyway, so yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. Is it explainable? No. But it's a good read. And I highly suggest you read it. And don't, I know this is a kid's book, and I know I put a lot of kids' books on here. I don't care, okay? I love kid books, all right? I know this. I'm a grown woman, but I love kids' books. I'm like a Peter Pan at heart. So, yeah, no, this is another kid's book. But if you love books like me, it doesn't matter if it's a kid book or not, because it's just good. And this is a good book. So, yeah. I'm going on so many rants today in this episode. I'm going on another rant. But, yeah, no, highly recommend. Check out this book. And if you like all my other book reviews and play reviews, then you come back, because you're invited. Until then, bye-bye now.